put up with it. I checked you on Transit 55. It says you're not late, but I know you're behind 7 minutes.
Oh, it's okay. We'll make it up.
So now I get to know what it's like being on here on Friday. Does he do that every Friday?
Yes.
I thought you kicked him off and then he came right back on. Remember? You kicked him off, it was like, I gotta go then.
I'm doing 9 months.
What? What did you
I was
say?
just bugging him.
Hey, you know what? You kicked him off, then he went back on again. Did you see that?
Yeah, I know.
I got footage of the fireworks.
Oh, did ya?
Yep.
Right on.
Got to hang out with my friend yesterday. It was a lady, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
One of your lady friends.
Yeah. When does sign up start? Pretty soon here.
September, beginning of September,
Pardon?
after the long weekend.
Yeah. Right. So you're on this until the 2nd, right?
Yeah. So it's only 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks to deal with Bob. You're gonna like that.
Oh, God, yeah.
God damn, I hate those train tracks. They've been getting worse.
Oh, they're paving this tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it will be nice by Monday morning.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, they're paving it. They said this big sign up here.
Yeah.
Paving it
But
tomorrow.
hopefully they do a good job is what I mean. And then of course, you're late, then every light turns red. Doesn't that happen?
Oh, yeah, that's not. It's pretty quiet on Friday.
Right? Because a lot of people went home or go home early on Friday.
Yeah, a lot of people don't work Fridays.
Including you on Saturdays. You're supposed to, but I get it. Getting up at 3:30 every morning is not easy. It must be not very pretty on Saturday mornings when you have to do that. I would have to give you 3 cups of coffee.
It's okay.
The AC's nice in here.
Yeah, it is pretty good. The bus I did yesterday was awesome.
What did you have? I didn't check.
I think it was 82.54
Okay.
or 80, I can't remember. 82.45, I don't know.
This is one of the last ones. The last one is 82.54.
Yeah.
Or not 82.54, 83.54. And then it's all Novas.
But no, the air conditioning in the one yesterday was really nice. So what did they have at Global Fest?
They have live entertainment. They had mini donuts there.
Oh, okay.
Mustard pretzels.
Did they have they got the food trucks there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they had all that. By the time I got picked up, I didn't get home till 11:48. But I love late nights.
Yeah, I could hear the fireworks when I was going to bed last night.
You'll hear them again tonight. But do you hear? There's a storm set up for the next 4 days now.
I can see that.
But you know what? This is what the consequence is for all the heat, right?
Yeah, it's going to come down to what should be nice.
Be a little sticky still with the storms.
Oh, is that right?
From all the heat, it's gonna be 30 degrees tomorrow still, right? And that's when the storm chances will start. But I have a dance tomorrow night, so they can piss off until I'm done my dance.
Oh, okay.
Because it's where I go to camp, and that's outside.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah. It was a fun night last night.
Well, that's good.
There's another guy who relieves you because the other guy is off, right? Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah.
7632 is still my favorite bus, and that will never change.
Well, do you see they've got, I can't remember the bus, the 7600 bus up at Saddletown on the way to,
Yeah, 59.
and it's a trivia bus, did you see that?
Yeah. Imagine if I put that motor in my wheelchair, I would be having so much fun.
Oh, I know you.
But I mean, it's trivia questions, and like, you know, riding that bus would be kind of difficult, right? Because it would probably be pretty busy.
Well, they refurbished it. It's old.
Yeah.
You should see inside it. And it's like you can walk in there and there's tables and stuff. It's an information kind of bus.
Yeah. But imagine if I turned it and put it back into service. If I was working for transit, I would do that too. I would make sure you get it every day.
Oh, would you now?
Something different, right? Why not? Definitely less common now. They're starting to be.
Yeah.
It's their time though, I think. They're breaking down more often, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I like 32 better because it's a 1996. 59 is a 1999 bus. You know me and my old buses.
I know.
Look, that's the one you had recently.
Yeah. He's not really running late. He's already there.
You can't blame me today. And I'm never late that often. I knew it was gonna happen though.
Oh, I know.
I arrived at 2:49 though. So I was right on time pretty much.
Yeah.
Even if I ran in a few minutes, was running a few minutes late, Bob would have been a saving grace. I would have still been able to get on the bus.
That's it.
You're really running late if you see the other 127 that's left.
I know. Yeah. Oh, and this doesn't bring right
You must have dropped them off here then. Isn't that the thing? It's like the lights plan to screw you when you're late. I saw an old train going towards Saddletown at 2:58.
Thank you.
And a train is coming. Pardon?
Aren't they on every other night? Like
No, the fireworks are on for 10 days straight.
oh, but I thought there was a break and then they're on tomorrow night and then there's a break and then they're on Monday.
No, 18th to the 27th.
Oh, okay.
It's a 10-day thing.
Oh,
Did that happen when you had this bus today?
huh?
Did that happen when you took the bus?
No big deal.
That's only a minor thing, right?
It's just a collection. Probably need to put the bus on.
The Graz will check it out.
Yeah.
It's important that that works when school's back in though, when you get your load of students. I was emotional there last night because the last time I went to Level Vest, my aunt took me. And now she's passed away. I told you about that. That's the last time I went to Level Vest.
Oh, but it's good memories.
Yeah, really good. I thought of her last night when the fireworks were going off. I doubt you'll get a layover today,
No.
this trip. This bus certainly doesn't have any jetpacks. My dad had to come back home last night.
Oh, no, wait, how come?
His internet went out.
Oh, no.
His data, but all he had to do is reboot his phone and everything was fine. But he came back home, finally called insurance.
Oh, okay.
It's been 19 days 18 days since that hailstorm, and we waited that long.
Yeah.
Because for what he paid for the van, it's not worth it, right?
No.
There's so much to do. And we're having slight engine problems now, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah.
You know, so it's not really. He's gonna chew on it though. He's got 2 years to decide what he wants to do with it. That's the thing. That's how much time you get when there's a hailstorm. But the scrap cost is pretty high, $5,500. That's a good chunk.
Oh, sure it is. Wow.
He hasn't decided, but at the same time he's saying it may not be worth it to fix the thing up, right?
Well, no,
For the scrap, when I can get money for the scrap cost.
yeah. Start damage. Yeah, it's not.
And his hair was brown yesterday from dust because he taped up the back just to secure the back, but the tape came apart. So when he was on gravel roads, all the dust was coming in the van. And then now that I was there yesterday, the hornets are getting bad around that spot again. Stink them little buggers.
Sure they are. Big time.
This is like our 4th nest we dealt with since being in Chestermere.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. They like the spot though because there's lots of sunshine, right?
Yeah, you need to get one of those fake nests or something to hang on.
We're doing, and we have hornet traps and everything, and it traps them. Like we had 75 in there at one point, but there's sugar in it, so it attracts them.
Sure it does, yeah.
And it's sticky, they can't get out, right? This is probably the most busy I've been in a long time.
Is that right?
Because, you know, I had a brief break from 4 o'clock to about 5. And then I was back out again, but I was out since 1 o'clock, so it really was a 12.5-hour day of doing stuff.
I mean, you're out again doing stuff today and tomorrow.
Yeah, and you'll probably see it with me taking photos with another lady friend. I'm doing it at program tonight.
Oh, okay.
I'm expecting you to laugh.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay, don't check it out. Forget it. I had a Slurpee yesterday.
I stopped at Dairy Queen, but I skipped on the way home.
I knew you were gonna do something.
I stopped to go to Fox and Dilly Bar.
Oh, you want to know something? There was no parking at Global Vest at Allison Park. So what my caretaker did, we parked by the 7-Eleven there.
Yeah.
You go by that, I imagine, right? The 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
We parked by there, and the staff, like the staff from Between Friends Meet Me there, it was easy. So get this, we were walking up to the park, and you know there's cops directing traffic for Global Vest, right? Anyway, this guy's turning in, and and cop standing right there directing traffic, and he almost ran over the cop. The tire was on the cop's foot.
No way.
He's like, I didn't see you. He's like, how in the F word did you not see me? The cop was so mad.
Oh, I know.
If I was a policeman, I would be too.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah.
He was banging on the window. He's like, how the F word did you not see me? How the beep did you not see me? Do you know what I mean?
No.
So I got to witness that when we were walking.
Yeah, I guess the buses will be on the church.
But you know what would have been easy with no parking there? I could have taken the purple down from East Hills. And then my caretaker would just have to get the bus back to Walmart. And there's school buses there yesterday as well.
Okay, yeah.
But they're being used for charter runs for Global Vest. And they go to Maryvale C train station and that. And the school buses drop people off at Maryvale and go back to Global Vest.
Yes, I remember seeing them before, yeah.
Yeah. We don't normally see that one because we're late.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't choose the Route 1. I don't mind the bonus part though.
I like going at the bonus, yeah.
But there's so many bars there, so all the you-knows,
Yeah.
drunks hop on. There's lots of bars on that route though.
Oh, for sure there is.
But if you're doing the one through the week, it takes forever to get out of downtown.
Yes.
Like it could take you over 40 or 50 minutes to get stuck, to get up to bonus because you're stuck in traffic. And then the bus has to go over the train tracks at City Hall.
Yes.
He's not sure what he's doing. He's still at home. He's like, I may leave today or I might leave tomorrow. Man, a late night shower before bed was so nice. Around 1:30 I got to go into and just relax. But I was out in the heat most of the day, so I was sweating, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I do when I have a shower? I let the water be really warm for a bit because you gotta heat your body up. When you first turn the cold water on, it freezes you, right? So you gotta work your way up, and then once I'm warm enough, I turn it down to cool down, right? I had a warm shower yesterday, not hot. Oh, you know when they're the best? The winter. Imagine if you did another trip with him making you rate. I think it would work out. You sure you don't want to stay till 5? I'm there tonight for program.
Oh, tonight you gotta come here.
Yeah, Madigan Drive.
Yeah.
And we just meet by that the community center, and we're doing oh man. Oh. True, but you would lose your job over that.
What time are you gonna be there?
6, but I'm gonna go back home, have a quick exercise, wash my hands, and by the time I'm done all that, I'll leave around 5. I like being there about half hour early, because everyone shows up then anyway,
Oh, okay.
or starts to. It was only a group of 3, there was 2 staff and only 3 of us last night, so it was a good little group.
Oh, nice.
We have 6 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it just rains and doesn't thunderstorm, because then we have to, you know, come up with a backup.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They say rain makes a firework display more spectacular though,
Does that?
from what I've heard.
Oh, I had no idea.
It was a good 20-minute firework display.
Yeah, I heard it. It sounded loud. We used to be able to see it from our house, but now the trees have got too big. We can't see it.
Not like that bang of thunder loud the other night. Do you want a thunderstorm at that time tonight? Okay, thunderstorm at 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, I'm not working, so I really don't care.
Pardon?
I said I'm not working tomorrow, so it can do whatever it wants.
I'll make sure it does it at 5 a.m. then.
Maybe I'll just get up and have coffee. That's okay.
I tried to get a rise out of it.
It's the weekend. I don't care what it does.
How about if it S-words the other way? That's just joking. I am not looking forward to Snow White.
No.
Remember when you texted me that day and said the roads were bad?
Yeah, they were bad, alright.
It was like a blizzard.
It's gonna snow really bad when I'm not here.
Yeah. You'll get to have some of the winter though here.
Yeah, I'll be in summer for a month. That's
Yeah. When I see you, you'll probably be with a suntan. Right?
all I would imagine.
Like how hot?
Oh, about the same as here, but it's a different kind of heat.
Dry?
Humidity.
Oh, with the humidity, it would feel more like 40.
Because my sister lives right by the ocean. It's a hot, dry heat. Yeah.
But with the humidity, it would make it feel like 40 for sure.
Yeah.
And even though it was hot, it was a steamer yesterday for sure. But off of that lake, we were getting a nice little wind.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. That always helps.
Do you want to do 5 more trips? You can do part of the shuttle run.
No, thanks. No, thanks.
I can't believe you do the 42 at night. You should. I'm glad. I'm shocked. Do you think that thing would just be slammed with? You see people doing drugs at night doing that route.
Oh, yeah.
You said it's not bad at night though.
I'm just fine. I didn't mind it at all. It was okay.
But once you got to Maryvale, you're like, oh, I want to get out of here in a minute. I don't want to be around.
Yeah, you don't want to sit there waiting for a time.
You're better off to just wait near Pembroke or something.
Yeah, just hang out and camp up until, yeah.
You're better off being a few minutes, like maybe a minute later too. That way you can just leave right away.
Yeah, I used to just hold out at Pembroke and wait until I was late and then
I hear the 57 runs until almost 2 in the morning.
yeah.
The 23 on the weekend now, the last 23 goes out of service at 26:06. Well, it goes to South House campus right now, so they probably extended service, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because South House campus, right? That's a lot of people get off late night shifts there.
It was $20 on the road. Somebody lost $20 and it's flying around on the road.
You can buy a lot of Slurpees with that.
That's it. I wonder if he's gonna stop and get it off.
Time-wise. Yeah. If you were 15 minutes late because of Bob, you would not be happy. You wouldn't let it get that far though.
You're going to have much time at home. And maybe.
$99 now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's all the hard work, right?
Yep.
Imagine if you had $77.99 today. I got on it, but I haven't been on that bus since September. End of September of last year.
Oh.
We actually had a couple minutes.
I had 8,005 this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Is its CAD working or no?
Yeah, no, the head was working with the retarder. It's just brutal on it.
Oh, you had one of those.
Yeah, as soon as you took your foot off the gas, it just kicked in and jerked, and it was just like, wow. Yeah, it wasn't a very good bus.
Well, I mean, it will be once they do work on it, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, it was just one of those great ones.
You gotta remember, the buses are on the road almost constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you say when the last guys are coming into the garage from work, some are already going out getting the bus
Yeah.
and putting them online and stuff?
Yeah.
Like some of the first buses are coming from the garage when the last guys are coming back. The pickup buses.
Pickup bus and the take-home bus, yeah.
That comes only out of spring, right?
The take-home bus, yeah.
Yeah.
And you take the drivers through their, yeah. So he's doing take-homes and the pickup bus is there going out to pickups, so yeah.
Man, I would like you to drive 1046. Imagine if you surprised me. It's like you told me, come drive with me to Stony. There's a surprise there waiting. I would almost cancel my program to do a charter night on 1046.
Yeah.
Because that's rare, right? That's like what, 1982 or something? It's old.
I don't know what.
It's an 80s bus though, for
Yeah.
sure. Then Jimmys were built like our old C-Train cars.
They're built to last.
Yeah. The rust is terrible on the U2s now. It's unbelievable.
I haven't been on one of those for ages, so yeah.
Like, last time we were on one was 2070 and you sent me a picture.
I'll be on the next sign up because I gotta take one for going for down for
Oh, you start your 33 at Rundle, right?
Rundle, yeah. And then I take the bus back to Spring Gardens.
I think I would either meet you at Barlow or I would be doing Vista Heights.
Yeah. Vista Heights is a good place, yeah.
I won't be waiting at Rundle. You won't catch me there. I don't like Rundle.
Vista Heights is probably the best one because it's more time there than there's no time at Barlow. I know that.
Not like on this, you actually get a couple minutes at Barlow.
Yeah, the 33 pulls in and grabs people and leaves and never has any time.
Vista Heights, you get about 4 minutes.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
7 o'clock, right?
Yeah, take it back to Spring Gardens, yeah.
I guess that's your afternoon run, and then the morning is your 87
Yes.
rush hour key.
Yeah.
What did you get dispatched to today? What row?
25.
You've been out of 25 if you...
26. I went down road 25 and my bus wasn't there and I looked and it was road 26. So yeah.
You were like, oh, just gotta go over a row.
Yeah, I gotta go over. I already go past my bus. I had to go back to it.
When you were driving the bus, you know how you're out of service at the garage, and you take it to where you need to go into service. Was it like that when you first started driving it?
What do you mean?
Like when you drive it out of service, right? When you take it to your service point,
Yeah.
was it like that when you first started driving the retarder?
Because I was going down here putting Glenwood Trail, I didn't have to stop and start.
Yeah. But as you went into service,
Yes,
right?
when you're driving between bus stops, you know. Yeah.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You're not a bad driver. It was the bus.
No, because I go down, I leave Spring Gardens and I go down Deerwood to Anderson, coming to Glenmore all the way up to Sergeant Trail, so I don't really have to stop or slow down for anything, so.
Yeah. But I mean, it's when you went into service. You must be an extra, right? An extra 13 in the morning.
Worry about what that says. This isn't working. It's not working. No. I'm doing it at the train station.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third last Excelsior in the fleet, 40 foot.
Yeah.
The XD40 and then 354. I imagine you've driven that one.
Oh yeah, I've driven that one a few times, yeah.
Well, thank you for the ride.
Well, thanks for the company.
And I don't have this one added to my fleet yet, so it's a win. I know I got such a big bus fleet.
Oh, there you go.
Imagine if 7716 was still around, I would be loving that. But you know what? It retired in 2020 due to rust. It had 19 years on it,
Yeah.
but the frame was starting to,
Yeah, it wasn't,
sometimes you get buses like that.
it wasn't safe anymore.
Because you know what? If the mechanics can fix it, they would, right?
Yeah, well, for sure.
They say 7716 was a breakdown though, and they didn't bother fixing it.
Well, yeah, it's probably not worth it, yeah.
If it's something small, then yes, but I think it was something major to do with the coolant or the engine, and the frame was already rusting, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Without our good mechanics, they wouldn't be able to get 20 years out of the buses.
No, oh, definitely not. Oh, they certainly do a good job of looking after that's for sure.
I imagine they're still and certifying Anderson buses to be on the
Yeah,
road.
really busy down there.
On the road.
Holy smokes there, buddy. Oh, in a hurry.
Did you see that? He just
Yeah, he's a real.
I find like since this is only one trip, it goes fast.
Pardon?
One trip goes fast when you're talking the whole time.
Now this thing goes really fast.
You mean like jet engine fast? The bus doesn't, but the trip does. Get it? The trip goes fast, but the bus you have doesn't.
Yeah, that's it.
What time are you gonna go to bed tonight?
Oh, late. I'm gonna have to go to bed early tonight, so.
Yeah, take a van and stay up till 5 in the morning if you want. You have done that more than enough to 5 in the morning stay ups when you were younger, I imagine.
I haven't done that for a long time.
So that's UC Calgary Transit Access there. That's the buses they use. So that's what a lot of my between friends use is to get there. It's Calgary Transit Access.
Oh, they used to be handy bus. I used to drive handy bus.
Yeah. So you used to drive for Access Calgary
There
then?
was handy bus when I drove.
Yeah. This is so fun, these train tracks.
Yeah.
They should get rid of them too. That's an abandoned crossing that's never used.
Maybe they'll pave over them or something.
See, they got the equipment ready to go. Do you see?
We talked about that yesterday. So it should prove interesting because the shuttle buses are, the train is down tomorrow for part of this run and I've got shuttle buses coming in and out here, so.
Oh, Barlow's not open to trains tomorrow, right?
No.
Maintenance, I'm guessing, Bob.
So it's going to be kind of, when they're paving 19th Street, it's going to be a little busier than that.
Drivers are gonna have fun with that.
Well, yeah, because it's probably going to be
8352. Idling.